You see? Somebody said in the comments that they were expecting me to juggle in the next video after the rollerblades and after the piano playing. Well, yeah, there you go, I can juggle too, you know? Even though in life, actually, the life juggles with me and other people around me. So, hi guys! So, it's been more than a week, I think, since I last worked on this car. And unfortunately, sometimes life comes on the way of the fun. But it's fine, because I needed some break too, because I overwhelmed a little bit when I was working on both projects, making video every night, and it was a little bit overwhelming for me anyway. So now I think I'm relaxed and I'm in a shape to start working again on this project. And I even managed to steal 1 hour today to work on the TR6. Yeah, so it's been slow, but I'm not in a hurry for anywhere. At some point I had the idea in my head that I can paint the car over the Christmas holidays, but then I decided not to, so now I'm not in a hurry for anything, and I'm just taking my time here with the project. A little bit slowing down is fine. So, in the last video I sanded from here down, if I remember well, the whole seal, this part here. So now I have to start filling it up, and I can see where the dark spots are. This is where the filler needs to go in. And there's just this area here where I already have a little bit of body filler, like fiberglass, applied, and I have to apply a little more. And I don't think it's too much. Somebody said it was going to be too much, but actually it's not too much, because whatever I put here is less than 1/8, and I have to add just a little bit more here in the center. So that's more than fine for me. It's like it's going to be maybe 1/8 altogether of fiberglass, and I think that's more than fine with me. I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to mess with the metalwork here, because this is where I welded the piece, and I know that the welding is hard to bend and hard to... Anyways, I think this is going to be fine. So, let's get to work. So I don't know how well you can see, but this is how much more I need of a fiberglass here, and that's not a lot at all. And this layer is really thin. It's nothing. I mean, altogether here it's gonna be probably just a little more than 1/8 of an inch, and 1/8 of an inch is. It's pretty good, the layer of fiberglass, but well, that's gonna be it. I'm not gonna mess with the metalwork here. I believe everything is gonna be fine. Okay, so here for this corner I'm gonna do fiberglass and regular body filler for the rest of the seal. Okay, so Bondo applied wherever I think I need it to be applied, even a little bit over there, right there at the corner. I applied the fiberglass first, so I'm gonna start sanding it now, because it was more than 20 minutes ago, so I guess it's ready to be sanded now. Alright, so everything is sanded now, and there's a few areas that I still need to touch up. Like there's some dots here, some things here that I have to fill. This, of course, as usual, around the edges, it is hard for me to build it up for some reason. I don't know why, but whatever. So I'm gonna have to fill this up. There's another little thing here. Here I didn't put enough. This is not feathering, so that's telling me that this area here, this triangle, is low. And over here, I don't know if you see that, just down, just before the lip for the molding here, there's some area that I couldn't sand because it was stepping, because I have bare metal here and here, so this is a low area. In this case high, but that's the expression. This is low area, this is low area here. And here, of course, again, just a little bit here down by the hole, by the drain hole. But of course, all this, the fiberglass, the entire thing, I'm gonna do a skim coat of body filler, and I'm gonna sand it down because even here there are some scratches for the 40, but this needs to be filled up still. And here at the end, I'm okay with everything. This was just a little bit low, so I filled it up, and now it is perfect. And this is perfect now, so I don't need to touch here anymore. So I'm gonna fill these up, and I'm gonna go home because I spent about an hour here tonight. But some nights I work 3 hours, some nights I can work only 1 hour. But at least slowly we're making some progress, right? During the Christmas vacation, I'm going to be probably doing a little bit more, but I'm not going to do a lot. I'm going to spend more time with my son, and yeah, whenever it's ready, it's going to be ready. I'm not pushing it, I'm not in a hurry. I have another car to drive when in the time when the season starts again, so I'm not really concerned that I'm wasting time here. Right. Wow, I think I have just enough. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Of course the video doesn't end here because it just started for you, right? So, yeah. Oh, just so you know, Santa already passed by me, and I have actually no, I'm not gonna tell you, I'm gonna show you in a separate video. But I'm really happy about that because it's something that I was dreaming about for a long time, so now I'm really happy I have it. So, but there's gonna be another video about that. I'm just teasing you right now. Okay, see you tomorrow, guys. Next day, I told you I was gonna be back tomorrow. And it is tomorrow for me. So I'm gonna sand all this. Hopefully I won't need any more filler, but if I need, I'm gonna apply whatever I need, and then we're gonna have to turn the car around somehow and start working on the rear valance. And I'm not looking forward to that because it is curved area, and I know that there were a couple of dents there that I straightened, but yeah, we'll see. That's gonna be a real challenge for me, for my beginner skill level. And yeah, by the way, this pair of gloves lasts already maybe a month or so. So yeah, okay, let's sand that. Right, I forgot to show you when I finished sanding. what was the situation, but anyways, there were just a few scratches here, deeper scratches from the 40 or I don't know what, but I had to fill them up. So that's everything here, and everything else is fine. There's just a little ding over there, and that's it. So I filled those up, and now it's time to turn the body around and work on the rear valance. Why don't they put the wheels so close to each other, so we have a smaller wheelbase, and this way you see. Can you imagine driving a car like that? Wow, that's gonna be so nice. Okay, I think that's enough for. A little bit more. Okay, that's good. Well, I started putting body filler here already. So, whatever, now I'm gonna sand it nicely, and we will see what and where we need to do. Alright, as you can see, it's not beautiful, but it's not too bad. You know, I remember the dents were really big, and I hammered them out one night, but I think I can do a little bit better job now, because I think I can bring this up a little bit, and here, and especially here, there's a big dent here which looks like I never touched, and I can see those from inside, because yeah, I don't know how come I didn't see them before, so I'm gonna do a little bit hammer and dolly, a little bit more, so I can bring out some of these out, and maybe some of it can go back in, like I can just hammer this in. I can use that air hammer that I borrowed from Eugene, and yeah, let me try that. Yeah, I can use this dolly inside and with that hammer, but the thing is my hands are not that long, but still. Wow. I think it's working. Can almost use it as a planishing hammer, you know. Now everything is low though. Yeah, I'm gonna switch up. Now everything is low, but at least it's smooth. So now I can go inside and hammer everything out. Now even with this dolly, if I manage to hit it right on top, it works well. I think this is really flat now. I'm surprised. Wow. Okay, here it needs a little bit more work. Oh my god, that works fantastic. Now this is high here, but I don't know if you guys watch a channel named Tussik. He's a Russian guy or Ukrainian, and I'm not really sure where he's located, but he's fixing cars and he's fantastic in metalworking. So I might put a link below to his videos so you can see things like that. He goes with spotter, he calls it spotter. I don't know what is this machine, but he uses it to, like a stinger, welds to the metal and pulls out, welds and pulls out, but he doesn't change pins. He just does tongue, welds and pulls out, and then again welds and pulls out, and as he's pulling out it's snapping off, so he's welding it to different locations. And then he's using it also as a shrinker because it has a hot tip, so he warms up the high areas and cools them down right away. So it works really fantastic for him. An area like this for him is far from good, but for me I think it's good. But for him, he would spend another 15 minutes here working on the little spots, but at the end it's going to be perfectly flat surface. But I think I'm okay with that. So far actually I'm pretty good with this area here. Might hammer a little bit more here. Okay, so I can see that from this line up everything is good. There are no dings and dongs, it's perfect. Dings and dongs. Here I made a patch, so here I will need to put body filler and all the way to here. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna fill up to here from the bottom up, and then we're gonna sand it down until we start reaching bare metal here and there, and that's gonna be it. Easy to say, right? Let's see how easy it's gonna be to do it. Okay, not bad. I didn't have enough for here, for the side where I have a little patch. I'm gonna sand this area now, and then if I have to put body filler there, which I expect to be the case, then I'm gonna add here to. To be honest, not much of this area is seen because this is where the lights go, then from here to here is the license plate, and then this is the other light, so I guess only this area here and this area here is going to be seen, but we're going to try to make it. Alright, so here this area is a little bit higher. I managed to hammer with the dolly and the hammer. I managed to make it smooth. There aren't too many waves. I mean, it's smooth, but that's something that Chris Fisher refers to as oil canning. So the whole thing is like a bump here. So the only way to get rid of that is going to be to shrink it. So I'm going to pull out the shrinking disc, and we're going to try to shrink this because now there's too much metal here. Obviously it's stretched. If you remember, there was an accident here or something which was poorly repaired, so I repaired it. I think I made a patch here. Don't really remember what I did here, but I did something here, and obviously the metal got stretched and now there's nowhere to go. It just needs to be shrinked. And I might try something else first actually. Again from Eugene, I have this hammer which is supposedly a shrinking hammer. So when you hit it with those little teeth, they supposedly bring the metal closer, like literally it shrinks it. So let me see if this might work a little bit. The thing is, I can't put the dolly everywhere here because there's some brackets inside. Ha! Believe it or not, it's done. Well, it's still on a high spot here, so I still have to bring it down, but it worked. Actually, I think it works the other way around. I think it stretches it because now I have even higher bump here. The oil canning is gone, but I have a higher bump here. Huh. Let me keep doing it. Yeah, actually, I think that works the other way around. That actually stretches the metal. Huh. Well, I'm gonna have to pull out the shrinking disc. Maybe it's the stretching, I'm not shrinking. I guess. Well, I think, except of here, we brought the highs low. Now there aren't too many highs, but there are a couple of lows that I can bring up because there's a vertical bracket here inside, and yeah, but I think I can fill up the lows as long as the highs are not too high. I'll try to bring this down, but there's this bracket inside. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. Yeah, it's too high. Well, that's fine. That's behind the license plate, so the rest, I think, you know, we're still here, yeah. I think I'm gonna stop it here, or maybe should I fill it up with body filler? And tomorrow, no, actually, tomorrow I'm gonna fill this up with body filler, the whole thing, and then while it hardens, I'm gonna sand this. So I'm gonna switch between these two areas here until they are done. But I'm much happier than when I started with this area, because here this was a big bump. Now it is nice and smooth. Maybe even this needs to come out a little bit now. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, so that's gonna be it for today, because believe it or not, this was 3 hours. From 4:30 to 7:30. That's it, guys. Can't do much for one night, but a little by little. Alright, see you tomorrow. Okay, not that it matters for you, but it's another new day here. Just so you see how slow this thing is working. You see, I'm just making a video out of 5 days footage probably. It's working slow, but anyways, so here I have to sand this a little bit over there, and we're gonna be done with this side. Hopefully there's not gonna be any surprises anymore. So let me get to that. Okay, I think that's perfect now. Except there's one little ding here. But yeah, we're gonna come back to that. So now we can go start doing the rear valance, and when I mix the bondo for there, I'm gonna come back here to this thing. But everything else here on this side is fantastic, I think. So yeah. You know what, I'm gonna have to do here too. I forgot about that. Okay, I'm gonna do that first. Okay, there's body filler here, so I'm gonna let it harden. And we're gonna... it's tight. And we're gonna put body filler here as well now. Alright, so we have a thin, very light coat of body filler here, because I don't think we need too much body filler. I mean, that's just enough. So now I'm gonna start sanding here, and we'll see later. And yeah, and let's see what's gonna happen here. Okay, so I think shape-wise it looks okay. They're just little things that I have to fill up here and there, but shape-wise it looks perfect. Like here you see this straight line. This is where it doesn't feather, so I'm gonna fill up a little bit more here, so it goes all the way to the bare metal. And then when I sand it, it's not gonna be like a straight line, it's gonna feather. And also here underneath there's a strip that is straight, like the valance goes curved all the way to here, and there's a line here. I don't know if you see it on camera, but there's a line like a crease, and from this line it goes straight, like almost flat. So I'm gonna fill this up now, and that's gonna be it. I think we're gonna be fine. So once I fill this up, I'm gonna jump to this area. Okay, I think that's better. It's too bright, right? Anyways, doesn't really matter, because now we're gonna jump over there. Alright, I'm not sure what exactly happened here. Even though I can see where the bare metal is, and I assume these are the high spots, I don't know, I feel very uneven area here, and I just don't trust my hand here and what I see right now, so I'm just gonna spray a little bit of my guide coat, so I can visualize it a little bit better. Somebody criticized me last time I was spraying too much, I know, but I don't know how to control that, so I'll try not to spray so much this time. Like that. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, we'll give it a chance to dry, and I'm gonna sand the one underneath again. Yeah, I think it looks okay now. I can see only here around the edge I need to fill up a little bit again, but otherwise the edge is nicely shown everywhere. So only here it needs a little bit more, and here I can feel around this lip that there's some, I don't even see them, but I can feel them, some rough areas, which means that it is a little bit low there, so it wasn't sanded, but other than that it looks beautiful. So I'm gonna fill this up now, and here a little bit, and I keep forgetting about this over here. I changed a patch before, and I keep forgetting to fill it up, and actually here I need to grind a little bit. I didn't grind it nicely, but yeah, so I might grind it now and fill this up too, and then I'm gonna go home. Because again, it's been more than 3 hours today actually. From 4:30 now it's 8, so it's 3.5 hours already. Time flies, doesn't it? So I put Bond wherever I needed to put, and now I'm gonna go home. It's 8:10. So anyways, yeah, and I think because there hasn't been a video for a long time now, it's more than a week, I think I'm gonna upload whatever I have so far. It's not too much, it's probably gonna be a boring video. There's not even an ending point, like we're done with this panel, so now let's finish the video here. We're gonna finish the video in the middle of nowhere, but yeah, at least you're gonna have something to watch and you're gonna see that I'm still alive, I'm not dead. Chef Tash, by the way, a couple of people already asked me about Chef Tash. Well, he's okay guys, don't worry about him, I keep an eye on him. He's just too busy with official work. He hasn't been working on the 250 for, I don't know, 2-3 weeks now. But unfortunately, sometimes the official work comes on the way of our hobbies. So that's good. I know it's bad for the hobby, but it's good for the living, you know. Even our shop here now, it is extremely busy. You know, there was a period of time when I was working on the TR6 for a month. We didn't have almost any work. Now it is extremely busy, and even our holidays are in jeopardy now because there's a project that we need to finish before till the end of this year. So maybe we're gonna have to work. So we were planning vacation from 21st till 7th, I think. But now we might have to come for 2-3 days and do a little bit of work, which is fine. I was gonna come anyways to work on my car, so yeah. So fortunately for the business, it is very busy, and it looks like it's gonna be very busy the first few months of the next year. But unfortunately for our little Triumph community, we're not gonna be able to work on the TR6 for the next few months. So let me show you actually. So there it is, sitting and waiting for me. I did a little bit of work the other day. I cleaned that flange from the kick panel that I removed, but that was it. I couldn't do much more than that, and it looks like I'm not gonna be able to be on this project for a long time. Well, that's good. Like I said, that's good for the business. So thanks for watching. Bye.